Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Alps Panorama at the Northern Sea here in Farming Simulator 19. Stop driver. Right there. Okay, we're going to have to do something with these. You over here, I'll start engine on there. Right, we're going to clear the course. Save, no, clear current course, that one's done. So we've only got these few passes left. We're getting in towards the middle of the afternoon now. I'm going to slow time down again just for a minute. And I'm going to drop that plough down. As these stripes along here, I just want to get rid of these. If I can just do these a minute along the side of the hill, that's kind of the last little bit that we need to do. And they have finished up the fields remarkably quickly. Like, we have done really well finishing up the ploughing, the speed that we have managed to do it, because I honestly thought that this was going to take way longer. When we did that first round around the outside, I thought we were going to be here for a really long time. Even getting the extra ploughs onto the job, I still thought that we were going to be here an obscene amount of time, but it turns out that we've actually managed to do it reasonably well. Like, you know, I think that we can be proud of the work that we've done so far. So next we're going to want to be doing cultivating. We've got a team of tractors here. I'd like to get a new tractor. I want to get that John Deere, that big John Deere. Although I'm thinking that the John Deere, we will lease 2 of those, and we will lease 2 of the massive great big seeders. And those we will use for the seed drilling. So the cultivating, we'll use the tractors that we've got. I'm going to try and do cultivating with 3 cultivators. I don't know how well that's going to work. I'd like to do it with 3 because I'd like to actually have 3 combines doing the combining. And if I can get the different machines working, then yeah, that would be absolutely great. Right, I want to limit you to fields now, don't I? So I've done all of those little odd bits. That's all finished. Ploughing, I think, is now finished. You're done. Don't need you anymore. You up here, this is the final last little bit, and you are done right there. So I can stop driver there, clear that course. You're finished. Then we want to go, you over here, I want to clear the course. You're done. You over here, we've already cleared the course. You over this side, we want to stop the driver like that, and we want to clear the course like that. Now, this plough is actually the one that we own. So I want to take this one back to the yard. That one's got to go back. I got to get the other tractors back. But what I was actually thinking is I'm going to kind of cheat with that a little bit. What we're going to do is we're going to go into here. We're going to go to our garage here like this. We go to leased items, and we've got these 3. That one I don't need to be leasing. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. So I will return the 3 ploughs like this. There, and return that one as well. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out of here, and I'm going to go into here, and I'm going to reset that one. Then that's going to take that one to the shop. That one I'm going to reset. That one's going to go to the shop. And then up here we've got that one. I'm going to reset. Yes, and that one's going to go to the shop as well. This one over here, we're going to drive this one manually back to the yard. And once I've got this one back to the yard, then we'll hop over to the shop and we will get some cultivators. So 3 cultivators. They are really big. We probably wouldn't need 3 cultivators to make this work, but we're going to try it. And we'll see how well the 3 cultivators can synchronize whilst they're working in the field. No idea if they can synchronize properly. They probably can't, to be honest. They're probably going to end up causing all manner of problems. But I think it is definitely worth it. It is worth the risk. It's worth taking the time to try and find out how well we can make this work. So we're going to bring you in here like this. I was going to say, I'm not going to worry about hosing this one off. We could do, we just bring that one in there and we can sit that one there for a minute. And we'll go in here. So we want to go to there. We need to go into the shop, and we need to go into Cultivators, and then it's the FlexiCoil, 24-meter FlexiCoil in here. And I'm going to lease 3 of these machines. 1, 2, and 3. Delivery blocked. Okay, so I can only get 2 of them at the moment. I don't want to start with that one. I'd actually like to start with a quad track. I'm tempted to take a set of wheels off of that New Holland, because it has been causing us a couple of problems. But we won't. We'll leave it as it is. And I'm going to grab you. You're going to come out over this way. We're going to leave these other fields. We're not going to do anything to them. I'm going to start this course from over on this side. We're going to go over here, and we're going to start the course over where the field 3 was. And that's going to like be the first part of the course. And we'll go out from here. Now, how well this is going to work, I have got absolutely no clue. I'd like to do 3 times around the outside edge of the field. If you look in here, we've got, well, we've just got unfold cultivator. It doesn't have anything else on there. See that bit there? That's field that was already made, so we don't need to worry about that bit. So let's unfold this bad boy first. We'll get the others. We can get them set up in a bit. I got to figure out how to actually do this when you've got 3 separate thingy-majiggies, 3 separate machines on the same course, because there's something that I don't know yet. I don't know how to do that. So we want to bring you over this way. I want to bring you around there like that. And I'll bring you out to that side there. This is where I want you. This is kind of where I want you to start. It's like that. Whether this is a good place to start, I don't really know. I'll back you up a little bit like that. Now, what it's going to do is it's actually going to go out slightly further than where the ploughing is, because we got to start a whole new thing in here. So first up, we need to calculate current field's edge path. There. Now, you can see the current field's edge path is actually further out just here than it is in other places. So, field edge path number. Add field 5's edge path to list. We're going to call this field 5. Or should we? I was actually thinking maybe we'd call it field 10. Overwrite field 9. Add field 10. We'll call this field 10. Add field 10's edge path to the list. So that's now added to the list, and we've got field 10 in here. So then we want to go to course generation. So first up, I want a headland on here, and I want 3 headland passes. We'll go clockwise. Start working on the headland passes. I want turns, field center up and down. Bypass islands, we don't care. Multiple tools. This is the one that we want. We don't want to be skipping rows, but we do want multiple tools. We've got 3 tools on here. Now, this is a bit that I'm not sure about. I'm not quite sure how you figure that out, but I'm going to go generate course. Now, this might take a while. Did that actually start to generate course? I don't think it did. There. It clicked. Generate course. Oh. It might be doing... Currently loaded course. I think it likes that. I need to... Field 10. That's the one that I want. Because I don't have a currently loaded course. So now we'll go... Generate field course. Nah, there we go. Now it's like frozen it up ever so slightly while it does all of its calculations. That is our multiple tools right the way around the edges. How well is this? Whoa. There's the start. That's one of the courses. Headland. Oh, I shouldn't have 1 headland pass. I'm supposed to have 3 headland passes. Why did that change? Course generation. Turning circle, maximum distance. Reversing speed. Tractor on here. You in here. Center. Last couple of lanes. Okay, I don't want to do... I was scrolling on there. I shouldn't have been scrolling. Wait, that's got me right in there on the inside edge. So I'm vehicle number 3, am I? Drive course, stop course, course generation, return to first point. Well, where's vehicle number 1? I don't want you over here. I don't want, like... this is the bit that I'm slightly confused about. Is how do I choose which vehicle I am? Is that under advanced settings? Right here? There, load course, course play workers. Use AI, when to lower, late, raise. Swap those over. Okay. Drive course, start course at nearest waypoint. First waypoint. Go into here. Multiple tools 3. Current vehicle position. Starting location, starting direction, automatic. Well, that doesn't make any difference back. Right, I'm not quite sure how I get my next vehicle, like, loaded in here. If I get this course going, I think I need to have the course running, and then I get another one sort of coming along as well. So I'll bring you over this way, and I'll bring you to there. I'm going to stop you there, because, look, that's definitely not just one vehicle right there, is it? So we'll go to the Challenger next, and we'll get a cultivator loaded onto that one, and then we'll drive you into the field as well, and we'll have a look. I'm 90% certain that I've got the right one with the multiple tools bit. Start you here. But I think what I need to do is I need to start that other one going. And then I need to get this one and start this one going afterwards. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. I mean, I could be wrong on that. I might not quite have this figured out correctly, but that's what I believe is supposed to happen. I put this one going, and then the next one is also able to, like, help out with it. I'm also wondering if I can even fit this one in. I don't know. This isn't going to fit, or is it? Are we going to fit through there? Oh, we can just fit through. Okay, we'll go back to you. And we will start course, drive course, right here. Yeah. Okay, it's taken a minute just to, like, figure out what it was going to do. And then it's going along, and it's going to drive the course. So it's going to go up to that corner, and then it's going to lift up, and it's going to do a turning around. It's going to do some turning. So we'll let you do your turning there. And this one over here, he's now out and doing that bit. So then I want to go into here. Put you onto the field work bit, I guess. And then I want to go there. You know, I haven't actually saved that course. So let's go back to you a minute. We'll stop the driver in just a second. We'll let him come around the corner and just, like, head off a little tiny ways. He's going to back up. Quite know how far he's going to back up. He's doing a slow job of backing up here. Why are you going so slow with your reversing? You don't need to quite do it that slowly, I don't think. Go a little bit better than that, and then turn speed. We'll bring you up a little bit as well. So he's going to go out to the corner there. And now stop. Now he's going to go forward again. And I will stop the driver. I'll let him come on out just a little bit further. Stop driver. Right, okay. I want to save this course, so we've got field 10, 3, Field 10. Oops. Field 10. 3 cultivators. Let's try that. Let's see if that actually does anything. Okay, so now you can drive course from next closest. Drive course. Go on. Yes. Okay, you're... Quite why you did that, I don't really know. You lifted up, you lowered down. No, you didn't. You lowered it down, and then you lifted it out, and you went back and you started again. No, that's not how you're supposed to do this. Drive course. He's taking his time. I'm wondering if that's because of the 3 people. You've lifted out again. Stop driver. Drive course, next closest waypoint. What is wrong with it? For some strange reason, it's just decided it doesn't actually want to do any cultivating. It's just going to go round the fields like some sort of deranged lunatic and not do any of the work that it's supposed to do. We'll let the deranged lunatic carry on for a minute, because it's not exactly going to hurt things if it does that. And then I'm going to go into here, and we're going to find field 10 on our list. Field 10. Field 10, 3 cultivators right there. I'll bring you in. And then I want to go there like that. Right. But now I look at that, and it's giving me the exact same course as it was before. So what's going on with this? Return to first point. Why are you doing the exact... I thought that it was supposed to do the 2 of them together. I thought it was like supposed to be able to figure out which one I was on. Lane offset. There's nothing in here. And you... Field 10, 3 cult. I said 3 machines. Course generation. Skip row. Am I supposed to skip rows? Is that what it is? I've got that right there. Multiple tools. Do I do the same on here and then generate course? That surely can't be right. Field 10. I don't want a short edges, narrow field around. I want 3 headland passes on here. Multiple tools. Generate field course. That's what I said last time. Course play is supposed to be doing something on here. If I try generating a new course, current vehicle position with the starting position. It's currently hung up on generate... Right, it's generated me exactly the same course. So if I go multiple tools and I change that down to 1, it's given me the same course. So it's not that bit. That's definitely not the one that we want to be doing. So I want 3 headland passes on there. But if I do, it doesn't like come up with the same thing. It's just given me that course. I don't want. I know I don't want that. It's supposed to be really, really simple. Load that course right there. That's what I'm supposed to do. Create new folder, search for courses, clear current course. And then I look in here. Vehicle convoy. Ooh. Activated. So what's this? No. Turning circle, working width, vehicle convoy, maximum distance, refill until... Right, I can scroll that and have 100 meters between them. It's not in here. Drive course, first waypoint. Lane offset, symmetric lane change, turn on field. There's nothing in here. There was nothing in advanced settings. There's nothing that tells me how to select the next vehicle. Right, there isn't anything. Drive course. You're supposed to drive and be the second driver. You're not supposed to go over and do the same stuff again. Even I've got vehicle convoy. No, it's just going in there. It's doing the same thing. Right, so okay, I was told that this is really, really simple. It's really easy. You can just go in, you just put multiple vehicle, and it just goes and does it all for you. This is obviously a lie. This one doesn't want to do anything at all. This one's just an idiot. Right, stop driver. You're a failure. You're a complete and total idiot, moronic. You're an absolute blithering idiot, and we don't want you involved in this at all. Okay, you've failed completely. You are no longer welcome on this farm. You're fired. Let's get rid of you. Now, next up, we want to go to you. Field 10-3. I don't know what this is all about. I said vehicle convoy, but that doesn't seem to be doing anything either. Deactivate that. Stop driver. Get rid of that. Complete and total failure. Okay. Right, so we know that that is not working, at least in the way that I was told it's supposed to work, and it doesn't like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to doing it the way that I did previously. I'm going to go into course generation in here. I'm going to say one tool rather than multiple tools. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to do it like this. Do I skip rows? Is that what it is? Multiple tools and skip rows? Is that, I got 3 vehicles on here. If I skip the rows, I don't know. I'm going to have to find this out. That's something I'm going to have to find out for another time, I think. But at the moment, it's useless and doesn't work. So we will simply go with multiple. We'll put that on 1 like that. It doesn't work. It simply does not work. So we'll go here. And we'll go field 10 user, current vehicle position, generate a field course for our mega field right here, and do the whole thing. Go on, you can do this. I've got complete and total faith in your ability to crash my game or not work at all. Go on. Go on, just a little bit of this. That's all I need. I just need a course. I have a course. I have a field course right here. It's not done what I told it to do. I said 3 headland passes, and it's not given me 3. It's given me 2. I want 3 headland passes. I don't want 2 headland passes. I want 3. So that I've got plenty of space around the edge of the field before you start doing the whole uppy-downy bits. If you don't mind. So let's try that again. Let's see if it can actually do what I've commanded it to do. Generate field course right here. 3 headland passes. It's done it again. So apparently it looks at your request and then just kind of turns its nose up and says, nah, I'm not going to do that, mate. I can't be bothered. And just doesn't do it. Don't quite know why it's got to be so reluctant and difficult about it all, but there we go. So I'm going to save this course. We will go field 10 cultivate like that. That's what we'll call this one. Field 10 cultivate right there. And we're going to drive this one from the first waypoint. Hopefully it will actually cultivate as well, because the other tractor was whizzing around the field without actually doing any cultivating, which again was bitterly disappointing. There's a lot of things about this so far that have disappointed me. So we're going to drive course from the first waypoint. Now it's lowered the cultivator into the ground, which is a good start. I feel that we're making some progress now. If the cultivator is actually in the ground, it does feel like we're taking a step in the right direction. Why it had to not put the cultivator into the ground, I don't really know. Unless it was just driving round to go and get to another point, because it decided that it was, it was running 3 machines and I had another bit that was doing it wrong or something. I don't really know. It definitely didn't have all of the passes on there, so like it was doing something, but I don't really know what else I was supposed to do to make it work properly. But anyway, you are working in here now. Maybe I can like find out how to do this correctly later on, and there is something else that I can go and do with it. I'll take you here. But what this one was doing, it was following this line. It was following this line all the way around. I reckon it was heading up to the other end of the field up here, because it wasn't actually supposed to be cultivating that line along the inside. It was going up to get started straight away on doing the land work rather than doing the other work, and that's why it was doing what it was doing. That's what I think. But anyway, it doesn't really matter now. We're not going to be using that course. We're going to do field 10 cultivate. We're just going to do that. There. We know this one will work. So we'll bring you over here. We will get... That one is actually going to... Yeah, I'm just going to start this one right here. Some fairly short work to be doing on this one, but that will be fine. The other one is slipping at the moment. I know it's slipping. Next closest waypoint and drive course. Right. See, now that's dropped right into the ground. So that's what it was doing. It was traveling round the field to go and find a point where it was supposed to be carrying on. So how did I get... I think I got the first bit right. But what I don't know is how I get the tractors doing the different bits of the course they're supposed to do. You... apparently just not strong enough to pull this cultivator. That appears to be what this issue is. This tractor is just not strong enough to pull the cultivator. So, stop driver for a minute. What is your... Let me get rid of that. No, I don't want to go there. I want to go into here. And I want to have a look at this cultivator a minute. That one right there says that it needs 500 horsepower. Right, and then we have a look in the garage. We look to our owned items. You right here, you're 640 horsepower. You should, in theory, be able to pull this cultivator without any problems. Not first waypoint. Next closest, drive. I don't know why you would be having any problems. Stop driver. I bring that one on a bit myself. There's something strange going on here. There's something strange in the neighborhood. Right. I don't know what that was. There was definitely something weird going on with that was stopping it from quite doing what it should be doing. It might be just where it was trying to get round a corner. May not have liked it. There could have been a little bit of an invisible bit of wood chips that was left on the ground that it didn't like. I have absolutely no idea. It could have just been the way the terrain was like laid out, and it didn't like that either. Not a clue, but there was definitely something that challenger didn't like just then when it was figuring out what it was supposed to be doing, what it wasn't supposed to be doing. You over this way, you are actually doing a wonderful job. You're going through, you're cultivating, you're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing. And then we can go to you, and we can get this one going. At least we know that we can make this work, doing it the way that I did it with the plows, instead of like trying to have them all working in together. I will see if I can find out how, you know, the official correct way of doing it. And, I don't want to stop you. The official correct way of doing it. If I can find that out, then maybe we can get that to work. But at the moment, I'm not too concerned about it. It's something that I will come back to. Now, are we going to have issues with this one slipping as well? Not really sure. We've definitely got some problems with the Challenger slipping. It's really not liking it. I don't know why it's not. Well, that's about all we've got time for in today's episode, so we're going to go and take a little bit of a break. We need to chill out on the beach, relax, and build up some strength. So while we're doing that, if you've enjoyed the episode, then could you please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.